welcome back to my channel. We don't have a subject matter, we're just gonna go straight into it. You're so sad. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then what are you so sad? Two of Pentacles. Somebody balancing, juggling, having a lot going on. They may be dealing with options. They may be overwhelmed because they have a lot on their plate, considering multiple things. They may be worried about career, they may be worried about home stuff, maybe worried is too harsh of a word. But those are things that they're working on and working towards. Knight of Wands. Somebody is taking action. They're on the move. They're really passionate about the things that it is that they have, that they're dealing with, that they have projects with. They have Four of Wands, the Hanged One in the reverse. So some of you, like when we're not really that deep, but I'm just saying, some of you may be realizing that you need to make your home and your domestic life a priority, and you may be doing a lot of things to get it to where it needs to be, or you're realizing that you do, and it may be stuff that you have put off on the back burner, but now you're ready to tackle these different things. For some of you, this is about a partnership and a connection, that where one person, whether that's you or the other person, is dealing with some other situation, or that other person has a lot on their plate. But it's like there's been some stagnancy, no matter what kind of situation this is, where nothing was happening, nothing was going on. You're just kind of in this waiting mode. But that's over with now, because you're seeing some things in a new perspective, and you're enlightened about some things, and it's no longer the time to wait. It's time to move. So whether that's you or somebody that is in your energy, we have everything is fine in the reverse. So it tells me that within either some kind of connection or your current situation, that there have been some endings, and it's like everything has not been fine. You may have felt like, if it comes to your home life or your career or whatever, that there have been some endings. You may have lost some things. You may have left some things. You may have been pushed out of some things. But I feel like this is having to deal with a specific connection with a specific person. I just don't know who that is right now. And it's like you may have thought that there was this ending between you and somebody, but it's like they may be coming back in with this energy, or you may be coming back with this energy, because you realize now through the stagnancy, through cutting them off probably, or them cutting you off, whatever ended, that everything isn't fine, and it's kind of like it's a regret. Like this thing ended somehow, some way. There may have been harsh words or harsh feelings, where there's this feeling of finality. But somebody's wanting to come back this way because they're not satisfied where they are, or they're feeling like they made a mistake in their decisions. The Tower. The lyrics here are crash into me. So something that's happening all of a sudden. This makes me feel like somebody moving forward with this great, powerful burst of energy, but it's also unexpected. And I'm feeling like it's the person who has realized that they have made a mistake and they want to return. I feel like they're coming back in full force, and this tower, I feel like, is you. And I feel like the person, whatever, because it could flip-flop either way, take it how it resonates, but it's like whenever that person comes back in, you're not expecting this, and it's going to blindside you. Crash it to me. And this other person crashing into you, moving back forward to you, could be a tower moment to somebody else, a third party. So if they're dealing with some other situation, whether that's a work situation or some kind of obligation or some kind of relationship or household, whenever they move towards you all of a sudden, that's going to knock this other situation, this other person off of their feet. They're not going to be expecting it. They're going to feel like they're losing everything. We have the Empress. This is two ways. This other person could see you as the Empress, and their third party person could be a baby mama or a spouse. But it's like, if their other person is a baby mama or a spouse and they want to come back towards you because they realize that there was some kind of mistake or maybe rushed. I don't want to say, I said rushed. I was thinking rushed feelings, but I don't know where I'm going with that. But maybe there was some kind of rushed feelings. They rushed into something else, into that other situation. And now they're like, fuck, I shouldn't have been so hasty. Because they really see you as the Empress, as the divine partner, as something that could have been meant for them, or they feel like. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, a household coming down, a partnership. People who were building together, this falling apart. I feel like the Tower and the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the energy dealing with that third party person. All of a sudden, their person is going to be wanting to leave their home situation, or if they have any business dealings with them, they're receding or pulling back. It's like if they were working with them in some kind of way, they're feeling that things are off and they aren't what they used to be in regards to partnership. Like maybe they used to run everything by each other, and now they're seeing that this other person, I'm not going to say your person, because it's not your person, it's their person. They chose that person. But it's like, whew. Maybe now they're seeing that this third person, second person, your person, the one in the middle, the monkey in the middle, that they're acting funny. Temperance in the reverse. There's some kind of imbalance. Maybe somebody has been, I feel like this is the masculine energy. Okay, I'm not even going to apply an energy to it. But I'm saying if you are a feminine energy, the other energy that's coming in is a masculine energy. Flip-flop it how you want to flip-flop it. But the other energy that is wanting to come in and leave the other situation or walk away from the other situation, it's like they're still in that situation, and while they're in it, one of the things that the other person might be noticing that is being like, hey, something is off, is this other person may have retreated, like they have gone more introverted, and it's like whenever they are like talking to each other and communicating with each other, the other person, like the person that's coming towards you is like snappy with them or short with them. And it's like, what's going on here? So they don't know if they have done something. They don't know if he's going through something internally or she's going through something internally. But they know something is off. And Two of Wands. It's because this person is feeling like they're at a crossroads, because they've had this realization that the situation that they're in, they're not sure if they want to be in. So now they're reevaluating and deciding, do I need to go left or do I need to hang a right? Which is like bad timing. You already made a choice. Like, you are on the freeway. It's kind of hard to turn around when you're already on a path, the fast track, and you're going in that direction. It's kind of hard to turn around. But for whatever reason, this person didn't think about that before they took that exit ramp. You know what I mean? So now it's like they're pulled over to the side of the road, figuring out how they're gonna get their car turned around. He was dignified. Page of Cups in the reverse. Two things. They're not feeling an emotional, warm connection with the person that they're currently dealing with, and they also are feeling like if they were to come towards you, they would be rejected. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine on time. She said conversation has run dry. That's how it is over there in their house. Lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into something real. So this tells me, like I said, this person had rushed feelings or rushed emotions, and they went and did something hasty. My thought just jumped right out of my head. I guess the fortune teller's right. But basically, they rushed these feelings and everything, and now, okay, that's where I was at, the illusions. So they jumped into this, they rushed these feelings and everything, but it's like the illusions, you can't have a solid foundation off of something that was based off of an illusion. So it's like their whole household, their whole, what they rushed into and started was based off of an illusion. And I feel like by definition, an illusion is something that somebody perpetrated intentionally on purpose, right? Because if it was an accident, then it would be an accident. But an illusion is something when somebody tries to cover up what it really is. And illusions also makes me think of magic. So you may be dealing with a situation where the other person, the person y'all are sharing, because I don't think you're physically in this. You don't really physically or maybe even talk to the other person, but it's like you are both in that person's energy. But it's like when they rushed into that situation, not really, like it doesn't make no sense, does it? Not make no sense. But they rushed into that situation based off of an illusion, and it's like they could have had some magic placed on them unbeknownst to them to get them to go into that direction. I'm already told. King of Wands. So this is your person's energy. Your person is somebody who is guided by their spirit. They're bound and determined that if they have a direction, that they are going to get there. And this is somebody also who is guided by their soul, and they have a level of intuition. I feel like, and look, see that little angry hand right there? That's a fist. Looks like, ugh. frustrated. I feel like this is somebody who realizes that now. Like, they realize they've been duped. And that's probably why the communication went off. You dumb bitch. I don't know what's wrong. Well, he found out. And if he didn't find any evidence, something told him. And he's listening to the signs now. 5 of Swords in the reverse. There's some kind of conflict that needs to be overcome. There's been some kind of conflict that's been ongoing, and I don't even feel like everybody knew that there was conflict ongoing. I feel like there's conflict ongoing because between the person they're with now and the person they want to move towards, I feel like the conflict is competition, because that hoe not only did magic to get him to come in her direction, but to do things against the person that he wants to go towards, to keep them blocked off, separated from each other, or to get the other person, make it seem like the other person is something that they're not. So I'm talking to you. Somebody did some shit to your person to wrangle them in, but they also did some shit to you or perpetrated some shit about you to make it look like you're somebody who you are not. Skin's the color of mocha. Her lips are devil red. And her skin's the color of mocha? She might look a little something like me. Or we might be talking about me. She living La Vida Loca? Yeah, this is somebody who is not really mentally stable. Now listen what Ricky Martin said. In New York City, in a funky hotel, she took my heart and she took my money. She must have slipped me a sleeping pill. So this is somebody who does magic by putting shit in the other person's food or drink. You'll never be the same. You go insane. Come on. Upside, inside out. She living La Vida Loca. So your person, she'll make you go insane, has really not really known what to do. They've been in some kind of confusion because I feel like their soul is trying to lead them in some kind of direction, but they're also being with and manipulated. So they're kind of like, oh, I don't know where I'm at mentally. But she crazy. But she's somebody who doesn't come off as crazy. Like when you meet this person, they seem like a sweet, normal person or whatever. He probably thought there was all good intentions. Like a bullet to your brain. And she'll make you live her crazy life. She'll make you go insane. So she may have influenced this masculine to participate in some kind of practice with her. And I feel like manifestation, where they manifest together, but unbeknownst to him, they're using and pulling their energy together to manifest, but he don't know that all of the manifestations aren't mutual, that she's also using the energy that he's supplying along with hers to manifest against you and your connection between the two of y'all. We have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody who takes the licking and keeps on ticking. Normally, in the upright. But this is somebody who's been hit and hit and hit and hit, and they can't take it anymore. So I feel like whoever's been doing the magic, they've just been doing it, casting it. Trying, because they're crazy, right? They're trying to maintain and keep everything under control. But this person, even though they may not like your person, their person, our person, they may not realize that this is what is being done to them, but they're feeling the effects of it. And they can't take much more hits. Like, they can't do it. We got the 3 of Swords. How was I supposed to know? 6 of Swords in the reverse. that something wasn't right here. How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? I shouldn't have let you go. Now what the fuck I just say? This person is in regret because they let you go for this other person. But how was they supposed to know? They didn't know. Cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me, and they're heartbroken. Right now they're in this feeling of, they're heartbroken because now they're feeling stuck in this situation. So they may have come to realize that there has been some manipulation, but the situation they're in, they're already stuck. The damage that's been caused with you, it's already been done. And they don't know if they can come back from that, and it's killing them. Not only that, but there's been some betrayal. Oh, baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. There's nothing that this female wouldn't do. Show me. And there's nothing that this masculine wouldn't do to win you back. Tell me what I need to do to win you back. Because I need to know right now. It's killing me. My loneliness is killing me. It don't matter if they're with somebody else. If that somebody else doesn't speak to their soul, doesn't feed them, doesn't sharpen them, they feel alone and disconnected. They want to connect with somebody who can feel them. Oh baby, baby, hey, hey, yeah. Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Oh pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe? Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to make you an offer of stability. They want to show up and say, I'm here now. Can I have another chance? I'm sticking around. If you let me in, I'm sticking around. In the real life, in real time, and I want to offer you things, and I want to build with you. I just want a chance. I want an opportunity. And they may come bearing some kind of a gift, realizing all the shit that you have been through because of this. It's killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. So they're saying one more time. Just give me one more chance, please. Queen of Swords. Somebody who is wise, who is sharp, who is intuitive. The High Priestess. So, like I said, intuitive, psychic, who be getting downloads, who be listening, who is secure in her power, because even if she doesn't have any proof or awareness of what's going on, things that are hidden are revealed to her because she has natural connection with like Akashic records. Like she knows what's going on and nobody has to validate anything for her. The World in the reverse. So this is an unfinished cycle. There's been no closure. That person that they want to move back towards you are this person. You're somebody who is wise, who knows better, who is now protective of your space. You're protective of your space and is not going to let no bullshittery come towards you, but also at the same time, you're like balanced and fair. Like you're willing to have a conversation, but you're not going to tolerate no bullshit because you already are aware of what has been going on. And if anything is relayed to you, anything different, excuses, etc., other than what you already know is to be going on, you're not listening to it. You don't got time for the bullshit. But with the World in the reverse, the monkey in the middle feels like things aren't over between you. You have unfinished business. Life ain't good enough, I can give my will to lift you up. I can change my life to better suit your mood. So this guy's, like I told you, he will do anything that it takes to have some kind of other chance, whatever, to suit your mood, because they know that you are particular, and they know that you are a queen, and they know that you ain't settling for anything less, and that you've been verbally clear about that. Or else forget about it. King of Pentacles. So this person may want to come in as the King of Pentacles with this Ace of Pentacles, this stability or whatever. They may want to come in with some cash. They may want to come in with, like, I don't know if you've been struggling or whatever, but they feel like they could be some kind of benefit to you. They also see themselves as, like, if they have started a household with this other person, which they have, because we had the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse that's coming down, their house is coming down, that they know what it's like to live in a home with somebody and build in a home with somebody, and they feel like they should be doing it with you. This life ain't good enough. My world to lift you up. I can change my life to better suit your mood. 'Cause you're so smooth. And this person is somebody too who probably thinks they're smooth. They think they're smooth. The kind of loving I could be so. Yeah, give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. So this person may be somebody like who has a buttery mouth, like the shit that they say just comes out smooth like butter. Like it all sounds real good and it comes out of their mouth so easy. But can they back it up? That's the question. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Because in the past they haven't. Everything that they have done or have claimed to do or have led on like they have done or tried to insinuate that they were doing to be a stand-up person and be like, I'm solid, I'm here for you, fell flat. Every time it ended up being a learning situation for you. King of Swords with this air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody who knows better but still was offering you less than they could be offering you, and they knew that. Let's forget about it, hey. Let's both forget about it. So I'm saying, this Queen of Swords, you're like, nah, let's forget about it. Like, I ain't even, like, his feelings of, well, I might be rejected if I go back that way. Yeah, you probably will. You probably will. Because once bitten, twice shy, babe. And I have a feeling that you have been bitten more than twice. Eight of Wands, but there's still some kind of message or communication coming in. Six of Cups about a reunion between these past life soulmates. So this person is still going to reach out and try to communicate, or there's still going to be some kind of communication. But with the Wheel of Fortune coming up in the reverse, it may not play out the way that they want it to. It may not get them to move on to the next level. Like, the person that's coming in is wanting to start something. They want to be starting something. They got to be starting something. They want to start something. They want to move from one situation to the other situation, and they want to get that ball rolling. But it's like whenever they come into communication to try and reunite with you, it may not go the way that they want. They may find themselves still stuck in that same situation. A Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. He came up as the King of Pentacles a while ago. He feels like you're his soulmate that he wants to grow and build with, but he can't because you're a stubborn ass. He feels like the only reason he can't get back in there is because you're a stubborn ass. You stubborn. But he also is feeling this inability and this wall that you have up as not only an obstacle but as a loss. it's up for me if you're still my sunshine. If you're still my sunshine. They want to know, are you still their sunshine? Because back in the day, you used to bring a lot of hope and light and positivity into their life. They want to know, are you still? Do you care about them at all? Do you even want them to be happy? Are you mad at them? Do you want them to suffer? Seven of Cups in the reverse. Again, those illusions that we was talking about, but in the reverse, things are being cleared up. I feel like this goes two ways. It goes with that person that's wanting to come back in. They are realizing the illusions that they have been under for a long period of time, I feel like, are finally, like, the clouds are being cleared and they're being able to see it for what it is. Or at least they're being able to see it for what it ain't. And also with this Queen of Pentacles, same energy. She's in the same energy of, I have been mistaken, I have been misled. Like I said, once bitten, twice shy. Like, I thought it was, a good thing before, and it fucked me over. But now I'm seeing it for what it is. Because I was under an illusion for a long time. But when this person did me how they did me, it became clear. It's not something hard to see. Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles is cutting off the communication, blocking this person. She don't want to hear nothing they got to say. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because like I said, she is stubborn ass. And that not wanting to hear anything they have to say may be an obstacle in their own stagnancy too. And I feel like since she's the High Priestess and she already knew there was this manipulation, magic, whatever, lies being told, whatever going on, since she did, and she knows that this person acted under those illusions, you would think that she would have a little bit of forgiveness and understanding that this person knows not what they do. And so, but she's still hurt. She's still hurt because of how this person did her. It don't matter. She's triggered. And she's not willing to have this conversation. Or it's like, if she is willing to hear this conversation, she's already decided that she don't want to have nothing to do with it because you've already shown me what you think about me, bud. But I think that's what this is. I think that when this person comes in, you got every right to make every decision how you want to make it. Because you're not wrong. But maybe you could be, like, one of the things you need to do to work on yourself is be a little bit less stubborn and actually hear them. Because if you're going into a conversation defensive, are you actually willing to intake any new information? Because if you've already decided, then there's no point in wasting the other person's time and allowing them to have the conversation. That's mean. Why are you going to give them hope if there ain't no hope? Whoop, there it is. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This was in the reverse. It says, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find your path to your best self. So this Queen of Pentacles, you, the High Priestess, you don't want to put any work into the situation, but that may not be you acting out of your higher self. Right? Because your higher self would probably be a little bit more observational, a little bit separated from the situation, and they would see it for what it is, and they would probably have some compassion and unconditional understanding, if not love. Because you don't have to have anything to do with somebody to forgive them and understand what's going on. You don't have to forgive them, but if you know there was some kind of manipulation outside of your connection, why would you not? Weren't you manipulated also? Shit. The Devil in the reverse. So this is releasing bad habits. Feminine. Releasing bad habits. This might be something that you do. If somebody hurts you, you might shut them off. It don't matter what kind of relationship it is. Friendship, family, lovers, whatever. If somebody hurts you, that might be your thing. You might be a grudge holder. But it's like you need to release these toxic patterns and habits, just the same as your person, our person needs to release this karmic connection and heal from it and quit allowing themselves to be controlled by somebody who is working with dark energy, because they are. Like I said, this person seems like they've been trying to make you seem like something that you're not. The person that's casting, they may try to make it seem, and if it's not magic, it's somebody who's verbally lying and manipulating, okay? But the person that has been doing that tried to make you seem like something that you are not. So you could be a light individual, and they try to tell your person that, oh, you're wicked, you're evil, you're up to doing bad things, you're controlling them, you're probably putting dark black magic on them. But the thing is, everything that she is what she was trying to say you are. And everything, like I'm saying, I said earlier that she is not who she led on to be. Like, she seems like she's a really sweet person and all that, but there's more under the surface. Yeah. But she doesn't seem like, she doesn't look like outwardly or whatever, and shallow communication or affiliations that she seems like she's a light individual, but she's not. And it's not that I'm not going to say she's evil, because I'm not like that person. But I am going to say that this person is Looney Tunes, and they have obsessive thoughts, and they have shadows that they have been needing to heal and work on for a long time, and they haven't, and they suppressed it, and now it's turned into obsessive thoughts and feeling like they can manipulate situations to control it, to not let it go, to not lose it, instead of just working on themselves and getting something that is for them and that they deserve. They want to manipulate a situation because of their insecurities, which they wouldn't have if they worked on their shit. Take the time I do. Yeah, yeah. Take the time I do. Take the time I do. Knight of Cups. But all the work that she has not done on herself, she's been stagnant. Doesn't mean you and your other person haven't been doing y'all's work. Y'all been doing your work. Your other person been doing their work. They may have been stagnated at some point because of the shit and the illusions that have been perpetrated on them and piled on top of them, being made to feel like they have some obligation, being made to feel like they have an obligation that is not theirs. Manipulation, which tells you the kind of heart that this person has, because they knowingly manipulated our person. But like I said, our person has been doing their work too, and they're seeing some things clearly, and they ain't trying to settle. So they're still going to come in with some kind of message. They're still going to try to come in with some kind of communication. They want to connect with you again emotionally. They may have an apology, they may not have an apology, but if they don't have an apology, they want to let you know that they care about you. Yeah. But you don't know. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. This person does not want you to be single and looking good out there and abundant. They want you off the market because they consider you theirs. They already see you as their soulmate. They just made a mistake and they want to come back in. I'm not saying you should accept them. I'm saying this is how they feel. But they feel like you their cake. For instance, one time I went to go and visit a friend who I had a situationship with at one point, but we always had feelings. I went to go see him at work when we were in our friend stage, and one of his coworkers walked up to me and was talking to me, whatever, and said something to my friend and was like, ooh, that girl, whatever. He was like, that's my cake. So I was already in the friend zone, but he didn't want nobody else. He still considered me his cake, which is very immature. Very immature. Not good enough to build with or claim, but good enough to make an object. I love this song. Strength. I feel like this other person, I don't know if it's your energy or if they have been seeing something you have posted or they've seen you somehow, but it's like they can't take it anymore. They can't take it anymore. They may have tried to keep some distance from you because they were obligated to this new situation, but the dam is about to burst. You look so good. And I don't even feel like it's just a physical eyes thing. It's like what they feel about you. There's so much passion. You're a classic beauty. Come on. Let your body move to the music. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. Oh. Let your body go with the flow. You know you can do it. This person really wants to do it. And if that's all they coming in for, I'm telling you right now, you deserve better than that. And you always have deserved better than what they were willing to offer you. Everything they should have offered you, they offered to a false person. You're a superstar. Let your body go with the flow. You know you can do it. So let your body go with the flow, you stubborn ass bitch. Bumping and grinding. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that you should do this, but she said go with the flow. So quit being so stubborn. Relax. Make sure you don't have little dams up in your ear holes, and at least whatever is coming in you can hear, not like objectively. You can do it. The stubborn habit you got, you can do it. I believe in you. Ooh, but you better beware. You better beware. Because when we was talking about his and hers relationship, he came up as the King of Wands. I just had the Queen of Wands come out. Her, she. the other person is still waving their magic wands to cause damage, to cause blockages. The Magician in the reverse, manipulation, probably black magic. And the Ace of Wands, she's casting things to stop something because she's already sensed something is off, and she's got her own little level of intuition because she's a little secret. Oh, she's a little secret witchy bitch herself. Everything that she was trying to say you was, like I said, she is, but she does it in the dark. Everything that you are is authentic. Everybody sees and knows exactly who you are. And that's part of the reason that you're so, like, I don't even want to let this person back in because they should have fucking known better. If you knew me, you should have known better. Three of Wands in the reverse. You ain't trying to move on to greener pastures with this person. And if this person is trying to move on to greener pastures with you, they may find themselves just standing on the bank waiting. And waiting and waiting. So don't hold your fucking breath.